Okay, welcome.
Whoa, you got my name written
Of
down
course.
there? I love it.
Of course. Tina, I've never said your name out loud. It's Vlamis, right?
It's Vlamis.
Vlamis.
But yeah, you could say Vlamis or Vlamis.
Okay.
I say Vlamis,
Beautiful.
but my cousins say Vlamis. So
who's right?
my immediate does it one way, they do it one way, and we live close together. So sometimes people are like, so if people meet my cousins first and then they're like Tina Vlamis,
right?
I'm like, that's your truth.
That's
those cousins got to you first.
Whoa, okay, so Vlamis, and where's that from?
That's Greek.
Okay, beautiful.
That is Greek.
A Greek queen. I went to Greece for the first time last year, and it was so amazing.
Okay, where did you go?
I went to Athens and Santorini, so like did the tourist thing, but it was amazing.
Nice. Oh my gosh, Athens. Did you like do
Gorgeous.
all of the like tourist sites in
A
Athens?
lot of it, yeah.
Yes, I got very, very emotional.
It was super cool.
Yeah, it really hit me. Like they have the theater of Dionysus.
Yes.
That really like made me cry.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like we've really been doing it. People have been wanting to laugh
Yes.
forever.
Yes.
And wanting to perform
Yes.
forever. And it's like so
Ancient
cool.
people stuff gets me like that too. And when it's your people,
Yeah.
that's like, it's a very, I've gone to like Scotland and Sweden, and it there is something so like primal about like, this is my people. Like this was our
Totally.
place. Yeah, it's cool.
That's so, it's just emotional. Your most recent trip you went on looked amazing.
It was really, really nice. It was cool. I did a
so
solo
cool.
trip that way one time, and then I took my mom back through that,
Whoa.
and it was really fun.
Fun to take your mom back through a solo trip you did.
Yes.
Because you're like, I have found the best spots.
Yes.
Now you get to benefit from my hard work. That's kind of
100%.
My sister's a really good traveler, and sometimes I benefit from getting to do the speed run with her.
It's fun to
she's
be
figured
either
out what to
person.
do.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, to be the one on the ride is amazing, and it's also really nice to be like, oh, I already planned this. Let's just do what I did.
Yeah.
Because we know it's good.
That's what I can do when people come and visit me here now.
Yes.
But when it comes to like overseas travel and stuff, I would love to get a little bit bolder.
Okay.
In that. I get
Have you
a
ever done like
little-
anything solo?
No.
Would you ever want to?
Yes,
Okay.
totally. I just get very timid. I don't believe in myself when it comes to like, this ticket is real.
Yeah.
What you planned is real.
Yes.
You're going to check into the hotel and people will expect you.
That
And
is literally
no one is
scary.
going to tell you like, get out.
Yes.
And I don't know. My sister did a semester of law school in Spain.
Cool.
And it was so cool. And I did 2 weeks with her there.
Fun.
And it was so much fun. And I just see how much she grew from like, there were times she did go to a place and they were like, no,
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah.
You're not, this isn't real. Or like, no, that plane won't leave for another 2 days. And it's like, you just grow from that
Yes.
experience. And I do crave that. Although living in New York is an adventure every day.
1,000,000%. Like, and that's why I feel confident as a solo traveler is like, I live in New York.
Yeah. People are terrified
You can't
to
get
step
me.
foot in here.
It is a really hard place to live. I don't know if it's scary the way they think it's scary,
No.
but it's scary in new ways of like, I don't know. Like, I don't even care about rats anymore. I'm like,
Not
you are
at
the
all.
least of my concerns.
That would be the best thing to see.
Exactly.
They've never accosted me.
Never.
They're just there, and I'm like, ah.
But the men down the block, like, everything is like spooky.
Yeah, it is a little spooky, and I do have to. I was just with family yesterday, and I was like, it's good. It's all good there, guys. Stop it. But then it's like talking to your friends before you leave somewhere. You're like, keep your head
Literally.
on a swivel.
Oh my God, when friends from home come and like the way they're like, the body language is so open on the subway. They're like looking eye to eye with the Showtime guys with a homeless man. I'm like, hey, you stop that.
Their wide, imploring eyes. No, I realized
Literally.
that though, because when my friends from college who were older than me, they lived here already. And when I would come visit them, because I was just like a really convenient train ride away.
Yes.
Like we were on the New York side of Connecticut, so it was easy to come in and out. And when I came in and out, it was always like the most messed up thing would happen on the subway. Like there would be like a guy drooling, bouncing a tennis ball, looking at us menacingly. And my friends were like, I'm so sorry, that never happens. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And now I'm like, yes, it's so true. When your out of town
Yes.
friends come, that is when something messed up will happen, because they have that
Yes,
energy
exactly.
exuding off of them. And
Yes.
if someone ever tells me, I really want to come visit you in New York, but I'm scared of New York, I'm like, do not come.
Yeah.
Because something
Because it's scary,
really
actually.
fucked up will happen if you're here.
The city can sense your fear.
Yes.
It really can. It really can.
It can.
And they get themselves into situations they shouldn't be in because, like, you and I would just go to the next car and forget about it. That stuff is happening all the time.
Keep it moving.
But you can't engage with it.
You can't engage. The second
it rolls off your back,
looks weird for a second, I'm leaving.
I'm gone.
I'm heading out.
And I'm not making a scene. It's not going to affect my day. It's just, I can't be here.
No.
That's the sense that I've really gotten that I did not have growing up in, like, the suburbs, of just, like, the tiniest twinge of you should not be where you're standing. I'm gone.
No, my first year in the city, I intervened in a domestic dispute. Girl.
You can't be doing that.
I am so lucky to have my life.
Oh, no.
So stupid.
Well, yes.
So stupid of me.
Yes.
Like, no one else was around. It was like 1 a.m. I was coming back. Oh, God, I hope my parents aren't listening to it. Like, they're going to be like, girl, this is what we say, don't do. But it was like...
It's like a woman in distress.
It was viscerally upsetting because it was two older people. Like, they were both probably, like, in their 60s or 70s. Oh. And the man was just being so demeaning. And, like, and I mouthed to her, are you okay? And she said no, like, when he couldn't see her. Like, she was
right,
like,
so what were you going to do?
So I was like... So I just kept acting like I was waiting for a car, so she wouldn't
just to be
alone.
There. That's nice.
But he started being like,
"Why is this bitch right?"
He was like, "These taxis are going by. Like, why don't you take one of them?" I'm like, "I'm waiting for a different car." And she was hailing a taxi. Yeah. And I tried to. He was like, "You take this one," and I was like, "No, I'm gonna let her go in." And she tried to go in. And he was like, he was like, no, get out of there, get out of there. And the taxi driver, I thought, might be like an ally because he was like a big man, but he was not the type of big man that like could be bothered that day. And fair enough. Yeah. But I was like, yeah, looking back, I can't, because I see that guy around.
Oh, you still do?
Yeah, he just doesn't remember.
Ooh, yeah. Like, he sounds bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
It is hard. Literally today, I heard a dad screaming at his son who was like 13 maybe. And he was like, because you're too motherfucking stupid to keep your phone charged. Because you're so goddamn stupid. You're so stupid. No. And I was like, it hurts every molecule of my body not to step in. But you like cannot.
No, because
it's terrible.
Yeah, like you just don't know. And also the biggest fear, and this was my worry and why I like ended up stepping away from that situation, is you're like, now I'm gonna make this worse for this person, and whether it's a child or a spouse to like or whatever, make me feel better. Like I'm gonna agitate their abuser further. Like it's crazy. Yeah, this place is really a wild. You see so many people in situations, and you see so many good things. You see
so many amazing things.
So many amazing things. Yes. You're like, I've seen more babies and dogs and cute older couples and all this stuff than I would ever see anywhere. But you see some harrowing.
You do see some harrowing stuff. But that's why I think it's so good, because you like cannot escape the really bad stuff. Like people are ODing at the end of my block next to a fruit stand who will give any like immigrants free fruit. Right. And it's like, well, there it is.
Everything exists at once.
Yes.
Everything is together.
I feel like, at least at our income level, you cannot escape the bad, which makes you appreciate the good more, I think.
Exactly. And it really does make you realize people have your back.
Yes.
More often than not.
Yeah. One time I passed out on the subway, and which apparently is like really common.
Scary.
Yeah.
No,
first time I ever passed out.
Happened to as well. Oh my God.
And I like, it seems like I seized a little bit.
What?
I know.
Do you know what happened?
No, but shit. But some guy like helped me up, and then I was on my way to my chiropractor, so I just went there because I didn't really know. They were like, you might have seized, we don't really know, but like if you feel fine,
you go, my chiropractor will tell me.
Well, yeah, and I love him.
I'm so glad you're a chiropractor person too.
Are you?
Yes.
I would die for my chiropractor.
I won't hear I'm like, I know there's bad ones out there.
Sure.
But my guy's legit.
I ride for my king.
Yeah.
I literally, so he walked me to the ER. Oh. Such a perfect man.
Family.
Yeah. I've known him since the day I got to New York, basically.
Yes.
I would die for him. He won't come on the podcast, I've asked.
I would kill
literally
to listen to your chiropractor on this podcast.
He's so awesome.
I know he'd be amazing.
He's like a crabby old gay guy. I love him so fucking much.
You're making me addicted to him. Because I need one here.
Oh, I can give you his number.
Where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I need a good guy.
Yes, I have you. He's incredible. He always like helps me with different stretches to do when I'm like feeling certain things.
Yes, that's how you know they're legit, because they're like, I'll help you today, but this is how you need to heal this over time.
Yes.
That's how you know.
He's amazing.
Thank God you were seeing him that day.
Exactly.
I was really scared to hear about you passing out on the subway.
Everyone was so helpful.
Seizing.
Men were so helpful.
Yeah, they can be.
It's crazy when they are.
choose not to.
This is an active choice.
They choose. Recently, I was rushing so badly to the 6, just like because I wasn't even going anywhere important. I just wanted to make that train.
Yeah.
I was probably going to like Rocky Horror practice, and I rushed so hard to make the train that the door literally like closed in my shoulder, and just this
they don't open the way they used to.
No. And this big guy just like so begrudgingly yanks me out of there, and I'm like, thank you. And he goes, don't be crazy. And I was like, yeah, correct. I'm like, yeah, I like getting a light scolding, because how else am I gonna learn?
Yes. And a suburban white girl, like we do need
a light scolding.
We really do. Keep me in line.
No.
We know that I could go off the rails.
Yes.
I appreciate any time.
I appreciate it. And I'm in Astoria, so it's a bunch of elder
Astoria.
Greeks.
Yes.
And I respond to a scolding, of course, best.
Of course.
From them. Like the woman running the fruit and vegetable stuff was like, why don't you have an umbrella? And I was like, I had one, but it broke. And she was like, when you pay cheap, you get cheap. Oh. And I was like, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was like, I'm sorry. And you're
for sure.
And you're right. And another person would be like,
so
that lady
funny.
was a bitch to me. And I'm like, she saw me, she looked at me, she saw a daughter, she saw a granddaughter. She
gave a life lesson.
I gotta straighten this bitch out.
No, I really love that.
Yeah.
That's another great thing about New York is it's so intergenerational.
So intergenerational.
I like old people.
Me too.
I like old people and I like babies, and I want to see them every day.
You and me really have that in common, and I could even tell from the videos you make. I'm like, you see what I see.
I love babies. God,
they're awesome.
They're so funny.
They're so awesome. But the other day we were like sitting at like an outdoor restaurant, and there was a baby just really like loving me and my boyfriend. Like we sat down.
To be chosen by a toddler, nothing better.
Amazing. She was 1, and she goes, "Hey." We go, "Hi." And she at one point literally moved herself around in her high chair to face us. Her parents were laughing so hard. But it's
cute.
so funny because she kept talking to us. And like, are you ever like, the parents are at this point now maybe sick of interacting with me, but I also don't want to be rude to their baby. It's finding that line. It's finding that line.
It's really hard, especially at a meal. We're going to be sitting here for a while. Yeah, it's really exciting when it's in maybe like a line.
Yes, a line is great.
That's
line,
awesome.
Subway is fun.
Yes,
Subway
incredible.
Is fun.
Sometimes though, I do feel like the parents are like, stop looking at my baby. And I'm like,
yeah, I never want to be that person.
Me either, but you made a cute little thing and then brought it on the subway.
They're social.
Come on.
No, but these people, they were like young. They were fun. It. They were like, we see a lot of kids and like, that's an awesome baby. And like, they loved hearing it. Yes. They're like, well, we think so. So that's like best case scenario. But still there came a point where it's like, they had started getting in their own conversation. It was about like how his mom is like toxic. And like, she was like, she will enable your brother.
They were handling business.
They were like really getting down to brass tacks, and the baby's still like waving, and we're like, like we want to let them like let these young parents have like their meal out and like get to talk. But it was so funny. I was like, the baby could come to our table.
That's what I'm saying. I wish that once in a while, like I could wear like a button that says like safe, give me your kid. Like I will entertain your child for 5-10 minutes while we're on the subway, and you can be on your phone. Like I wish we could be doing that.
Gladly.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I wish we could get like pre-check.
Yes.
Because I'm like,
they did a background check for me on the nanny website. So let me hold your kid.
I've been vetted for 1 trillion. I work with kids.
Yes.
Jobs. But it's like, they don't know that. But I'm like, hey, your baby keeps walking up to me wanting me to hold them. I would.
Yes.
I don't know if you're cool with it.
I know, but I want to.
But I would gladly hold your baby.
That's me to every child. Like, we can't.
That's why I can't wait to be an old lady.
Yes.
Because I'll just be like, give me that baby. I'm an old lady.
Right.
I'm safe.
I know. I just love babies so much.
They're so awesome. They have so many good ideas, so many good qualities.
So many good ideas.
I just saw 3 babies yesterday at Easter, so I'm like, my cup is full.
Yeah.
I'm like, loving
I miss
life
holding
right
them.
now.
I used to teach swim lessons and hold them. Oh, and now I see them a lot, but you can't pick them up.
You can't pick them up. It's different when you can be hanging out with them.
Yeah.
It really...
When you can kiss their little cheek.
Oh,
come on.
They're so awesome.
They're so awesome.
Great. One of my little cousins now, she's 9 months, and I'm like, oh, it's toxic to say, but I'm like, don't get any older.
Literally,
I'm like, don't start walking.
stay right there.
Because then you're going to run and I won't see you. You'll be under the table. You'll be doing stuff. I'm like, I love how we can hang 8 to 10.
Yes.
Honestly, like 8 to like 1, 8 months to 1.
Incredible.
I'm like, you just want to be like a little baby that
and they just got like
and laughs and you're just awesome.
Yes.
Just
yes,
love you.
They're fascinated by you.
But you're sturdy.
Yes. I have a 10-month-old that I love. Yes. And he likes my eyes. Both of his parents have brown eyes.
Oh,
and so he'll get up in there and I'm like, I would die for you. Oh my Literally, God. Don't ever change.
Don't ever change.
But he
don't
will.
let this world get to you.
I know.
Oh, this world's so twisted.
So twisted.
I have to protect babies from all of it.
Literally. Are you working with kids right now?
No, not little ones.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a bunch of different things. So I work for Sabrina Breyer.
Yes.
And we have so much fun and she's the best.
So cute.
That's Queen. And then I teach once a week. I teach improv once a week.
Fun.
But it's really fun because those are like 18, 19 year olds.
Yeah.
So it's like awesome and
still kids.
And it also is like a life perspective thing because I'm like, oh, you're kids to me now.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I'm like, now I could be like, oh God, they're funny.
Yes.
Like, oh, they're really making me laugh. Like they're really like going on their life journey.
Yes.
And they're just like so full of like life and energy, and I love working with them. So I do that. And then what else do I do? I would answer this question so much yesterday at Easter. My little cousins, it's funny because you like hear what their parents say through them, but like not in a bad way, but they're just like, hey, Tina, like, how do you make money?
Right.
And I was like, right. The question on everybody's lips.
Literally.
How she make money? I'm like, so I do those two things and then social media once in a while. That's not my like primary thing I can rely on, but it is good. And I think that kind of brings me to my total. For a while here, I was doing more like after school stuff and like kind of what you're describing, that sort of thing. But it's just like the only teaching opportunities I found in New York are all after school. And I really hate that structure.
That's a bad structure.
I'm like, so I'll get paid for 1 hour of work and the hour or 2 hours are 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Awesome. That takes me out of doing anything else.
Yeah.
And even when I was teaching full-time in Connecticut, my after-school stuff was the stuff I hated the most because I'm like, to hang out with kids after they have sat in school all day, no thank you.
Very bad. What grades were you teaching there?
I was teaching preschool through like high school.
Really?
Awesome.
I feel like you would be the best preschool teacher.
I really vibed with those guys.
You're singing songs, and God, they love songs.
We understood. I love doing the reading and you're holding the book open.
It's the best.
And it's just fun.
And they're wrapped. They're like,
my boss, like you just on every page, whether or not it has to do with the story, you're like, how many people is this?
Yep.
Like you just
and they're losing their minds.
They're losing their minds.
They're 4.
Everyone's hugging you as you enter and exit. Like they're just like obsessed and like by hugging you I mean like they're like coming up to your leg.
Yes.
And you're just like hey
and
guys.
they're a barnacle to you now.
And they're so fun. And I love being around like veteran preschool teachers, like long-term preschool teachers, because I'm like, God, you got this on lock.
Yes.
Like
I love like an older lady who loves kids.
And they just know everything to say. They're like, remember, a question is what you say when you want to know something. And I'm like, right.
Whoa.
That's how you eliminate any questions. I'm going to my grandma's house later.
Right.
Like, she just knows.
That's good.
What to say. And all the I would be hypnotized hearing the instructions they'd give the preschoolers.
Yes.
Because it just made me realize how they knew how to articulate every thing
so perfect
and avoid
for that kid.
Every spat and avoid like so it was very relaxing for the preschoolers and for me to
I'm
hear
sure.
these
That's
teachers.
So nice.
It was awesome. That's the specific school I'm thinking of now. Like that's whenever I go back home, like I will like try to get a day in or something and teach those classes because it's so much fun. Ugh. But yeah, I miss teaching in that capacity, but I feel hopeful that it will come back around in my life in a different way at the right time.
Yeah. I could see you hosting, podcasts with kids are happening. So.
Oh, totally.
Wouldn't
Totally.
that be
I'm
fun?
so mad I didn't have the idea first.
I know.
Right?
I keep trying to get my friends' babies on this podcast.
Oh, that'd be fun.
At least for some clips.
They
can't. They're bad at holding long-term conversation as they are toddlers, but
But
they could do 60 seconds.
They could clip.
Yes, they could.
It's funny though, because as I was teaching, my mom was always like, oh God, write it down, everything they said. And sometimes I would, but most times I was like, how would I ever forget this hilarious story?
And then you end up
2
doing
years
it.
out, you do. 2 years out, you do.
It's crazy. It's
wild.
crazy. I try to look back at my kids and like remember. I've made TikToks about them a lot, but like, God, they're just so funny.
They're so funny, and they will humble you.
Miss McKenna, is you pregnant with a baby in your belly? Mm-hmm. No, I'm fat.
Miss Tina, you're a grown up? Yeah. Why, do you still have pimples? Right. Wondering that one myself.
Miss McKenna, are you 65? Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
Are you 9,500? Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Why do you have dark circles? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting question.
You got a hair on your chin?
Oh. Awesome.
Apparently so.
Awesome to know. You guys are great.
Better than a mirror.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better
than
I didn't
a see mirror. It. Perfect. Love them bad.
Your breath smells like coffee. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that one was tough because I remember when my teacher's breath smelled like coffee.
Yes.
And I remember how that felt. So I go, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You're
telling me.
You're telling me. Tell me good stuff too, though.
Yeah, you could. They don't.
One of the schools I was at, there was definitely a lot of grandma watches me a lot. So that's funny because it's like you're hearing from a 5-year-old, but she's speaking to you as a 7-year-old woman.
Those are the best.
Talk about intergenerational. That's the best case scenario.
You can
for
always spot a baby who hangs out with their grandparents.
Always. And there was one day where I was coming in, and it was like I wasn't supposed to be going into work that day, but my boss called me and was like, hey, could you go and like teach this last class for me? And I was like, yeah. And I had been outside, so my hair was really greasy. So I like slicked my hair back into a ponytail, which I never do a slick back. That's just not part of my story. But I did it. And a little girl saw me. She goes, Miss Tina, you look so beautiful. I said, thank you so much. And she goes, you know why you look so beautiful? And I go, why? And she goes, your hair is out of your face. And that killed me because she always had a bun. And I was like, someone at home is like, you need your hair away from your face.
Funny.
But she literally talked. She was like, because you have your hair out of your face. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's such a good point. That is such a good point.
That's so awesome.
My hair's always in my face.
Yes, that is.
She had that little look. I could see her face. She had that little look of like, I taught you something today.
Exactly.
I'm like, thank you.
I do love when they impart a message.
Yes.
Yeah.
They go, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah. They'll go, so actually we don't say the S word, meaning stupid or something like.
They go, we don't say that. We don't say that. Thank you, though.
Yeah. We just really don't do that. But I guess you can try again.
Yes.
Cool.
They kill me.
I love them so much. I didn't even finish the full intro.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it. We were having a blast.
We were really on a roll.
Tina Vlamis, actress, comedian, host of the Family Friends show with friend of the show, Rooster Monahan.
Yes.
Do you refuse to call him Rooster now that he's Rooster?
I call him everything.
Okay.
I was a big endorser of Rooster. In the early stages.
Were you there when that nickname was applied when he was little?
No, so no one ever called him that when he was little, but that was like his whole thing with like SAG. He had to change his name to Rooster, and there were just like themes in his life that were like presenting it. And one thing about me, I'm every time gonna be like, you're getting signs? Of course. He's less so that person. So when he said he was getting signs, I was like, of course. But when I heard it, it was a mutual friend said it to me and my boyfriend. She was like, did you hear what's going on with Pat? He's contemplating a name change because of what's going on with this SAG thing.
Right.
And she was kind of not feeling it. She was like, he's thinking of going for Rooster.
Rooster's crazy.
Me and my boyfriend.
I think it's good.
We go, it has to be that. It has to be that. And we sent him a voice memo, the two of us being like, listen, we know you're getting pushed back. We're on board.
Whoa, okay.
We see the vision. And then
I see the vision now.
We sent him the voice memo, and immediately he called us and said, do you mean it? And we said, yes. We said, we really, and he goes, you guys are the first people who like it. And we go, well, we see the vision. We know what we're talking about. People will never forget it.
People
is so
will
never
true.
Forget it.
Yes.
And he was like, okay, yes, because I am thinking I like it. And we were like, yes. And he had a few other options that he was throwing out there, and we were like, no. It has to be that.
And he didn't have much time, right? The whole thing was that he
not much time at
booked
all.
like a cool commercial.
Yeah, Yankees. It was so fun.
With like Capital One or Visa or something.
Yeah.
And apologies that I got that wrong. It probably matters. Who cares? And he had to join SAG, and there can't be more than one of a name in SAG, so he couldn't be Pat Monahan anymore.
Bonkers rule.
That's so weird.
It's so bonkers because then
you get
have
roosters.
a lot of actor friends, and it's like now I'm a middle name person, and it's like what the
Right.
hell? But
and how weird is it to meet people and not know that you know their stage name? And I'm like, I've known you for 2 years. You're my close friend, and I didn't know that your real name was something I haven't been calling you.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's a little unsettling. Sometimes I do that to people because they don't realize I'm a Christina. But I'm like, I didn't trick you though. That's just
no. That's what I go.
You
by.
would never call me that, and
Yes.
people always go, "I'm gonna call you that." No one ever does.
No.
Only my Aunt Diana.
Tina's pretty right for you.
Tina is like that. That's.
I love the name Tina.
Oh, thank you so much.
Cute.
A lot of people tell me that's their mom's name.
Oh, well, my mom's name is Gina, so.
Oh, pretty close. Pretty close. Yes.
Vastly different vibes.
So-
She's also a Gena.
Oh,
which totally changes
a very different
everything.
story. Mm-hmm. That's a very different story.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if you were Tina, Tena.
That's how kids love to spell it.
That's cute.
Miss
Tina.
Tina. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cute.
I'm like, oh. I was like, you would think, right? Like,
yeah.
I get where you're coming from. And it's funny because a lot of people call me Teen, and they don't know what to do when they're texting it because they don't want to text Tin.
Right.
But then they text me T-E-E-N, and then it's like, am I a minor? It's
hard.
Confusing. It's
it
confusing. But I know what they mean. But yeah, I saw the vision with Rooster. And it's funny because sometimes when I go to text him, I'll text Rooster. Like,
yeah. It's him to you now.
Yeah. But I'm mostly calling him Pat. But it's funny because I already had to do a transition because growing up and everything, I thought of him as Patrick.
Oh.
And that's what I would hear people
He's really
call
jerking
him.
you around.
Yeah, I'm really. Well, because my mom is Pat.
Oh, my God.
So I was like, so that's Pat, that's Patrick. But people call her Maz, like her high school friends, like his mom call her Maz sometimes because that's her
maiden name
last
or something?
name. Yeah. Like that's her maiden name before she and my dad got married. So it's like, so I was always like Patrick. And then when I got to the city, I was like, if I am calling him Patrick, that's not okay.
Right.
That's not okay.
That's not what he goes by, yeah.
And then I go, okay, switch around again.
That's why you're into Rooster, because he's not your mom anymore.
Yeah, not my mom anymore. I go, thank God.
He was being my mom.
Sometimes I would like be talking to my sister and I'd be like, Pat said, and she'd be like, wait.
What are you talking about?
But
Pat is so right for him.
Yes, it really
I will
does
not call him
suit
Rooster
him.
as my friend.
Yeah,
I think it's a good stage name. I think nobody will forget. I think it works with his hair. Like, I do
totally
actually think it's incredible. I'm not going to call him that.
And that's okay.
Thanks.
I'm trying to think of it. I think if we were one-on-one and I was like, hey, Rooster, I think that would feel nuts.
Yeah.
I
If
think
I'm
that would
doing
feel
it, I'm
crazy.
doing it as a joke. I'm going, Rooster's in the building.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
not because that's who I think that guy is.
Yeah, because it's like, it's tongue in cheek. But when I'm introducing him to people, I will be like, this is Rooster. We
Like,
do our
is he
show
going...
together.
Oh, because it's kind of like...
We do our show. Yeah, because
the professional
so that's
part of
why
it.
I'm maybe a little more used to it. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, we do this podcast, we do this show, like me and my cousin Rooster.
I guess we do kind of have to call him Rooster if we're like with... Like, if it's...
If there's industry there.
Yeah, like
If
low
there's
key.
industry there, yeah, kind of. And it's also, I have seen that the name change is good because people who don't know him and only know me are like, oh, that's the show you do with Rooster.
Yes, yeah.
Because they saw it once and think it
was a good
interesting
move.
and funny. I have to. One thing about me, I will respect a branding move.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
And I think it's brave. We're at a funny point where I feel like the people who are really going for their career sometimes will make choices like that, or like they'll completely rebrand their Instagram, and I'm like, game recognized game, but like,
Miss ya.
yeah, like
Miss my friend.
miss my friend.
No, I always
I
wonder
see we're doing
about
Sapia.
people I went to high school with because I used to have like
Yes.
a normal pretty Instagram.
Yes.
And now they're like, she's lost it.
I'm posting my reels to my Facebook, which I didn't realize I was doing.
It's a huge transition and I went through the same thing.
I feel terrible about it, by the way.
It's very scary.
Your little hands are so soft.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I have eczema at times.
Oh, no, everything's great over there.
No, putting them on Facebook, you will hear from some really unexpected people.
People I don't want to hear from, by the way.
Oh, I get that.
I don't.
I get that. But sometimes I was really scared about my most foul reels being shared to Facebook because I forget that I have the cross link or whatever. And there's always people I have in my mind, like mostly older women, and I'm like, oh, my sweet aunt, my sweet high school teacher, my sweet, boyfriend's aunt.
Yeah.
Like, all these people who, like, I specifically get worried about seeing it.
Yes.
And when I tell you, they are the comments.
That's awesome. Who love it.
They are the ones who are like, girl, you kill me.
Hooping and hollering.
They see me, they go, how did you think of that tampon? That had me dead. And I was like, yes, I'm a voice for every woman.
That's like, beautiful.
I'm like, I think of them as mild-mannered and whatever, but they
like
want to
it
laugh too.
Yeah, they do.
Want to laugh too. So it's actually been a blessing in that way.
That's actually really lovely.
Everyone's a freak.
Maybe my bio teacher from 8th grade should see it.
Maybe I'm telling you, like, those are the people
I'm thinking of.
And they're the ones who are like, I'm rolling on the floor.
Like, fuck yeah. Like, they're rafflecoptering.
They're commenting their Bitmoji of them, like, crying, laughing.
Oh, and that's my dream. Do you post on your... Because I didn't realize I was just posting to my, like, private Facebook, which is crazy and insane.
I am. It's insane.
But now I'm starting to post on a page.
I guess Facebook has dubbed me a digital creator.
Right.
Because now people who are not my friends can see it.
Yes.
I signed an
Apparently
agreement.
there's good money over there.
I would love to see that.
Yes.
I would love to be a part of that.
Yes.
So that's why I kept it, because I heard the same thing.
Yes.
And I was like, listen, in my opinion, the TikTok gravy train has slowed down
a little
big
bit.
time.
A little bit.
So I am open to other forms of monetizing. So I'm like, listen, if that's what it takes,
I'll post on Facebook.
no worries.
Yeah, just pay me some money. But yeah, I think you have to, from my research, I think you have to have a page. And you can apply. Right now they're letting people with like, more than 20,000 followers or something get paid monthly. You have to apply if you're a creator who's never posted on Facebook, like on a page before, to create a page. And then they'll pay you like, depending on your following, $1,000 a month. Regardless of your views.
Regardless of your views?
For like 3 or 6 months to like incentivize creators to get on Facebook.
That's pretty cool. I'm always trying to get in on the bottom floor of stuff and take whatever benefit you get for being on the bottom floor.
Exactly.
Or the ground floor.
Yes.
And then it's like, I always understand that things will end.
Yes.
But I'm like, but it doesn't matter because I got what I needed to get. And
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about TikTok a lot of the time. Sometimes I'll like hit 3 or 4 months where I am raking in the cash.
Yes.
Then it's down for a second and then I focus on Facebook and then
Yes. Always one thing.
Always grinding. That's a New York grind.
Yes, it is.
You need a lot of money to live here. I don't know if anyone, have you noticed?
I've noticed that. What's going on?
I couldn't tell you. When I moved here a long time ago, 8-9 years ago. And it was really, really different. Like I told people all the time, like
don't tell me that because I can't go back.
My bad, girl.
No, I hate hearing stuff.
But like I would tell people
Broad City.
That's what it was.
Fuck.
It's really sad. But like I would tell people all the time, like you can easily make it as like a barista. You'll have to have roommates. You'll like live kind of below your means or whatever, but like it'll be fine. You'll be fine. And now I'm like, don't come here. It is impossible. The only reason I live in this building is because I got a COVID deal. I don't know how anyone does it without a partner or some sort of freak accident that your aunt left you her rent stabilized apartment. If you don't have that, don't come here. It's really bad.
It's pretty nuts.
Yes.
It's pretty nuts. And that is what I feel like sometimes in college and whatever, there were professors who were maybe telling us about an old version of New York.
Yes.
And I really appreciated adjuncts who were living there and making it happen, being like, hey, this is what's really going on there right now.
Yeah.
Like a big thing that was preached to us is like these open calls. You go and wait in line.
Do they not do those anymore?
Audition. They do, but really only for musical theater. So it's like, and even that is so different. Like the world is just changing constantly and it feels like faster and faster with technology.
Yes. Way faster than anyone can tell you the rules.
Way faster than anyone could tell you the rules. That's the biggest thing. No one knows what's what.
Not at all. Anything. It's confusing, but it is exciting. Like as people who have, our little digital platforms, it's nice to know that like we sort of are in the driver's seat a lot more than other people because other people are waiting for somebody to give them an opportunity. And it's really hard to know who or where or what.
Yeah, and people are scary.
It's really scary.
It's like, okay, I spend all the time trying to impress this guy, and this guy is really evil.
Yeah.
And and going to jail? Like, what's going on?
Literally.
Not a far-fetched scenario in this industry.
Not at all.
So I'm like, I will make my videos and have my fun.
Exactly.
And
I'll let people
what
court
I
me.
seek is seeking me.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
Because I really, it's like I can't do this. Like, I can't just like kiss up to sexual predators. I just can't really do that.
No, it's pretty difficult, and it's also.
But they're like in charge of everything. Is the issue?
They seem to be, and like on very minor levels. Like I grew up doing theater in Connecticut and everything, and without getting into too much detail, like so many theaters I grew up doing stuff at. Not Seven Angels, if you're listening, but like so many theaters I grew up doing stuff at, like. Had to be completely vetted and like legal cases and all of this stuff, and I'm like, oh, it really has done something to my brain where I'm like, so that was all going on around me as a kid, and what am I going to continue to find out is going on here in this era right now?
Yes.
10 years, 15 years out. Where when you have a bad feeling about people and then you find out years later, like, I should have had a horrific feeling about this person. Yeah. I thought this person was kind of mean. They are a monster.
Cool.
And so it makes me think, I'm like, I'm not really going to try to appease figureheads much,
exactly,
just in case they're evil.
Exactly. You don't want to like hitch your wagon to somebody. And when you do it with somebody else, yeah, it's just like, I can't trust you.
No.
I can trust me.
Yes, and it's always like I grew up acting. I went to school for acting, all this stuff. And something that was big for me realization-wise was I was like, I'm fighting for my life to get this role, this one girl role in this play. And the role's not good. This isn't the funny, exciting role. This is just like the role for, if you look like me, if you look my age, you could play this teenage girl.
Yes.
She's got the worst part in the show. And I'm going to fight for my life to the death with the other 60 brunette girls in the department. And for something I don't super want to do. And I was like, I better just do my own stuff. Because I'm like, I don't want to fight for my life to play these roles that I wouldn't even play if not for this scarcity of it, you know?
Yeah. And it's nicer to just feel like you have your own thing, and worst case scenario, like you've got you.
Yeah. It's just fulfilling. I'm like, if every person who I am connected to hated me tomorrow, which that's horrible.
Well, I hate you right now, so
that, you know what, check.
Start here.
Start here.
I really am disliking this.
I do not need you. I will make it on my own.
You cannot vanquish me.
You will not silence me.
I would not try to.
No, I don't get that vibe. You seem very much like you like to build and lift up community.
Let's link and build.
Please let's link and build.
Let's link and build.
I love that.
Are you ready to do some questions?
Yes, I would love to.
Yay! Okay. Themes today are humanity, dreams, relationships, art, and comedy.
I have to start with dreams.
Okay, amazing. Oh, I have it on here.
I love how you made these cards.
Thank you so much.
They are so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Do you want me to read the question?
No, that's an old one.
Okay, perfect.
This is the one. If your dreams had a director, who would it be? And what Oscar or Oscars would your dreams be nominated for?
Wow. Okay. I think they would be directed. Let me really think for it. I think Greta Gerwig.
Oh, I love.
Because they're very female-centered.
Love.
And I really like, there was a Greta Gerwig interview where it's like she doesn't write in a linear way because she thinks that's like a very masculine way to write, and like women think more in vignettes and like montages and all these things like that. And that's, of course, my dreams are not linear.
Yes.
There's a lot of different things going on, strong themes of friendship and laughter.
Oh, you're having good dreams.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll wake myself up laughing.
You're living a really beautiful life.
Yes, that's why I'll never do something like LSD.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I just kind of got lucky with my brain chem.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to rock the boat.
Yeah.
I was like,
that sounds amazing.
You guys don't get it? Like, have fun on your trip, but like, I wake up laughing. I have to keep it
That's so
going.
true. I'm really happy for you, girl. That's awesome.
Yeah. It really, like, don't get me wrong, I'll have a stress stream here and there. But for the most part, like, my dreams really heal me
Wow.
and restore me, and like I work stuff out in
That's
dreams.
so nice.
So I really like wouldn't mess with that. Even like, you know, there were periods of time where I was like, you know, taking melatonin or taking stuff that would knock me out. And then I felt really messed up, and I was like, I'm not dreaming.
I'm not having my good dreams.
I'm not having my dreams to help me work stuff
Whoa.
out. So
That's cool.
yes, I love dreaming.
Whoa.
I'm all about it.
I love dreaming.
I love dreaming. I really do, because it really, whether or not there's truth to meaning in dreams, I'm like, they help me. I don't really care. It's kind of like astrology. I'm like, I don't really care if it's not your jam or anything like that, but I'm like, I know it helps me, so I have to continue on my journey.
Works for me.
Works for me.
I love that. Okay, what Oscars are they being nominated for?
Oh my God. Best adaptation.
Perfect.
Because, you know, it's stuff that really does happen, and it's kind of a twist.
Yes.
Twist on themes, twist on things. So best adaptation, because it's
pretty good.
Original. Best actress, me.
Of course. Of course.
I'm
Do
there.
you see you in your dreams, or are you in yourself?
I'm myself. I am myself. Costumes.
Oh, are we doing good costumes?
Yeah. Usually I see what people are wearing, things like that. And best lighting. Best lighting. That's more of a Tony than an Oscar, but it's fine. Yeah, I love dreams. This was a great question to get. I love dreams.
I see that. That's really beautiful.
I love dreaming. Yeah.
Wow, I literally love dreaming. That's so nice. I wish
so
that
helpful.
I cannot remember the last time I had like a dream that I was like, nice.
I know people suffer.
Yeah.
Like, no one is really having good dreams.
I'm really jealous.
I wish I could bottle up what it is. And
you're kind of doing that with
others.
so much of your entertainment.
I try to let people into what is going on with me.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, I wish other people could live it. Like, me and my sister always say, like, like the way our brains are set up, like, and she has done so much work and stuff, but it's like her brain was just kind of set up as mind prison. And I got mind palace.
Yes.
And I don't. And it's like,
That's
I would
nice.
like wake myself up laughing. It's like she like is running into my room because she's having a dream I'm like being taken.
And you're just
and I'm like
giggling.
having a dream about my littlest pet shops, like dancing, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's not fair.
That's so amazing, though. It's nice that you have that and you're doing good with it, you know?
Thank you.
That's all we can ask.
I try to be grateful and use it for good.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's next?
Let's do comedy.
Okay, amazing.
Why not?
Name your favorite and least favorite performances on comedy, TV, or movie in the 21st century.
Oh my gosh. Let me really think, because I want to use this. I want to make an impact. I want to take someone down.
Thank you for giving this podcast the respect and esteem that it deserves.
Yes. Oh my God. You give me a microphone. I want to make it count. Okay. So it's comedy performance in a TV or movie show.
Mm-hmm. In the 21st century.
In the 21st century.
Since 2000.
Since 2000. I'm born. Everything I see. What's my favorite, least favorite? Okay. Most favorite. This is going to be maybe a little niche.
Whoa, okay.
Not niche, but you might be like, Tina, of all the things you could have said. But I have to stay true to myself. Emma Stone's performance in Easy A.
Amazing.
Really struck a chord with me. And I watched it so much. That's a movie me and my sister would watch over.
That's a rewatch for you.
And over. And now when I watch it older, I go, this whole movie had a lot to do with my sense of humor.
Yo, I like that.
It's
such a funny movie.
It's so funny. Her asides are so funny.
Yes.
It's her asides, and she's, maybe some people might call it snarky or something, but I
like the snark.
It's like still like kind of uplifting snark.
Yeah.
In a way. And I liked that. I liked that she was cool with her parents.
Stanley
Tucci
in that is
her
so
teachers.
Good. Yeah.
And she liked to do well in English class. and that she was an ally to the young gay population.
Yes.
I really was like,
you're seeing yourself.
I resonate with all this. I go, respect your English teacher, be an ally to young gay youth.
That's kind of you're cracking the code.
Yeah. I go, that's perfect. And yeah, I loved her in that movie, and her facial expressions are so funny.
Back when she could move her face.
I know. Like, I really need everyone, please don't touch your face. We love you.
We literally love you.
We love to watch that face move.
Yeah.
We want to see that face move always.
Like a lot.
And I just love her so much in that movie. So maybe that's not like I'm trying to think. I'm like, I probably should have said Lisa Kudrow in The Comeback, but I said what I said.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you have to.
What is The Comeback?
Okay, it's about her being this washed up actress, and her reboot is coming up, and Lisa Kudrow's hilarious in it.
She's a good one.
I love her.
Okay,
She's really important to me. And yeah, I mean, I could go on and on. I love women in comedy.
Yeah.
I am so like, I mean, I feel like everything I post on Instagram is being like, this performance changed my life.
Yes.
It's hard to think of them in the moment, but there's just
those are great answers.
There's so many. Least favorite.
Who pissed you off? You're like,
let me think.
Okay.
Let me think about this. I think I'm trying to think of a time where a man played a woman and I was very upset at the portrayal. Because when a man plays a woman correctly, it's an amazing thing. I don't know if you've seen the movie Freaky.
I have not.
It wasn't a big movie. It wasn't in theaters, I don't think, but it was really, really good. And Vince Vaughn plays a teenage girl in a Freaky Friday situation, and he plays it so tenderly and correctly with like the modern teenage girl.
Aww.
Where it's not that like thing where he's just like, wait guys, what's going on? Like he's like trying to get to the bottom of stuff.
Okay, I want to see that.
And it really, I watched it with my family,
Vince Vaughn.
and my dad was dying laughing because he was like, this is like how Tina and her friends talk. Like he was like, he had to hang out with like teenage girls.
That's cute.
Like or someone or whoever wrote it did, because he's like, they're smart. Like they're not talking like
a caricature.
The caricature.
Yeah.
Exactly the word I was looking for. So I guess by that, my least favorite comedic performance, I don't know. I hate punching down. I hate making fun of anyone. I hate when it's like mean-spirited. I really feel, I'm trying to think of like comedy that boys in high school would watch and use to make fun of people.
Vine, there were some like gnarly Vines. That's not TV or movie, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it's like where it's really mean-spirited and like punching down. I'm trying to think like anything that has to do with people with like disabilities. I really just, it grinds my gears. And I feel like that's so many. I can't think of any in particular, but like those early 2000s movies that just aged really poorly. I feel like a lot of those like make me like feel so icked out to watch. Like I'm seeing one actor and like he had like big glasses and he would kind of always play someone with a disability. Yeah, I can't think of any specific ones, but like that genre, and I feel like boys I went to high school with would always like post memes of it and like, or like send it around and say it was about certain people. And like comedy should never be used for that. I agree strongly on that one. Yeah, it's just like, ew, it's such bad vibes. It's such bad vibes. In like the only good vibe place. Yeah, like stop that. There's enough of that in the world. Right. We don't need to like muddy the waters of art with it. No, it's not yucky. At all. Not at all. Okay, good answers. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't think of a specific because I really wanted to take someone down. Because it's such a genre. Yeah, I could see it in my head, and that's probably why I can't think of any specific, because whenever I would watch it, I was like, I don't want to watch this again. But I feel you. That's one. I will go humanity. Amazing. What could we accomplish if every girl in our grade linked arms and combined powers? I can't believe I got a girl in my grade question. I love girls in my grade. Explain this, because it's the most delightful thing that you do on the internet, and it speaks to me so spiritually. Thank you so much for saying that. I am hoping to speak more on this online as well. Girl in my grade is just when you have a girl and she's your age, and your age can mean anything. Right, it can be, a lot of times when I'm talking about seeing a girl in my grade, I'm guessing. Yeah. She looks close to my age. I don't really care. Similar life circumstances. And it's about just having solidarity with the girls in your grade, especially in the city. We're talking about how there's so much, there's so much intergenerational stuff, people of all ages, which is amazing. But it makes it all the more comforting when you're like, there's a girl in my grade here. Yes. I'm on the subway car. There's lots of people. Couple are scaring me, but there's a girl in my grade. The subway stalls. Everyone's freaking out. Me and the girl in my grade lock eyes. We go, Figures.
Yeah.
Just our luck, girl, right?
Guess we get to be late to work.
When we were all in the voting line together.
Yes.
It was all girls in my grade. I was like, we are getting it done, girls. Like, fuck yes.
We're very powerful.
Yes, we're very powerful. Nothing stronger than when girls in your grade link up, or when you're talking to someone and you go, oh my God, so we would have been in school. Okay.
Yes.
So we would have been in school. Or someone, like Rooster will always be my sister's grade. I go, okay, so you're my sister's grade.
Got it. Sister's grade.
Anyone 2 years older than me, I go, oh, okay, so you're my sister's grade.
I think I'm in your sister's grade.
I think you're in my sister's grade, which is amazing, which is a great grade to be in.
Great.
I really resonate with your grade. I resonate with my grade. The year in between us, sometimes there's a little...
That's actually so true, because in college, that was the case with me. It's like, I wasn't as close with the kids right below me, and then the one after I'm still friends with today.
Sometimes there's 2 year...
Skips a generation.
And it's tough. My very best friend, like my college roommate and everything, she's in my grade, of course. And my boyfriend will always point out, we all went to school together. He was like, if she was in Massachusetts, she would have been in the grade right below us. I said, that would have been a disaster. That would have been a disaster. Thank God.
Thank you for pointing that out, because we narrowly missed absolute oblivion.
Thank God she wasn't born in Massachusetts. Her life would have been fucked.
What? Because like the cutoff for the grade was different?
Because she's an October birthday. So like when we got to college and stuff, she was 17. So like she couldn't sign some forms.
So funny.
Which is so funny. So Massachusetts does have it right with the cutoff, but not spiritually.
Right,
not
of course.
spiritually. No, girls in my grade, they always have my back. They are there for me. I want to see them winning. I love when I go to the hospital well, I don't love that. But when I see the girls in my grade are taking over.
Yes.
We are all rising to different stations in life. I go, wait, this nurse is a girl in my grade.
Literally.
I'm talking to
I get really excited when a girl in my grade is in charge, because I'm just like, oh, well, things have been handled.
The other day, the girl in my grade was the pharmacist. She was handling that shit.
I'm sure she was.
She was bodying that. It was such a long line.
Yep.
And she was like, this, smile on her face, full beat.
Beautiful.
Looked amazing.
Beautiful.
I was like, oh, that makes me feel amazing to see a girl
really
in my
good.
grade at the helm.
Yes.
Thank God.
If you could mobilize the girls in your grade, what would you tackle first?
Oh my God. I think mental health.
Okay.
I think mental health, because I'm really proud of girls in my grade. Like, we're all taking it really seriously and trying to break generational curses. And I think we could tackle, if the girls in my grade could all link up and tackle overall mental health, instead of like, a lot of them are kind of being assigned to a case-by-case basis of like, they have to handle like one man's mental health, and like, and like love it if the man is a good person.
How often are they?
Very rarely. And I'm like, so you did all this. You
could fix 10 girls in the time that just took you to decide that you can't fix that man.
Yeah, I go, hey, we're in the sunk cost fallacy.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Remove yourself.
But let's keep it moving.
Yep.
Let's keep it moving, because we got to link arms.
Exactly.
And we got to solve mental health. And I think it's going intergenerational. I'm like, let's help all the kids,
girls.
But the girls are helping the parents. I go, let's see if we could help Gen X. Let's see if we could get the millennials. Like, let's help everybody, because we've been very blessed with, we were teenagers at a time when mental health understanding was finally like at a good point. And I go, we have to use that privilege to help everybody else.
We need it.
Yes.
We need it really bad.
This country's sinking.
Exactly. And the only person who could fix it, a girl in our grade.
A girl in our grade could fix this. Oh my God, imagine a girl in our grade runs for president.
It'd be awesome. If they're
they'd have to fix a lot of stuff though.
Yeah, they would. Long list. If every other law is being broken right now, why can't the president be under 35?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, as if 35.
As if like a 26-year-old woman couldn't run the world. She could.
Oh my God. Have you seen these bachelorette itineraries?
I'm saying. Have you seen like a sexy hostess at like a midtown restaurant?
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Love them. I love when a hostess is in a space. I just feel so safe by them.
I do too. They're always rocking something slutty and weird, and I love them. And I wish, like, how cool would that be?
I just want to hold their hand and be like, tell me everything.
No, literally, because they know everything. They're doing some scary. I follow some online, and they'll like be like, this person came in today. Like, well, that's really good.
Send me those people.
I will.
Because that's what one of the many things I love about social media is how many insights I get into girls in my grade. Yes. Some girls in my grade are moms.
Yes.
Love to see what they're doing.
Yes.
I go, oh, you got all the safe stuff for your kid.
Right.
you got all kind of the
You
cool
baby
stuff.
proofed.
You're not doing iPad.
Right. I love when I find out a girl is doing full beige Montessori wooden toys type stuff. No screen time.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
A lot of people are hating on those moms bad, and I go, women can't do anything.
Exactly.
Women can't do anything.
She's just trying.
Everyone's just trying.
Like, come on.
She's literally trying to do her best for her kid. Like,
Literally.
please leave her alone.
Literally leave her alone. It's insane. Those ones are funny.
Yeah.
I like those. Totally. I like when motherhood becomes somebody's like social media brand. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, it was going viral a while ago of like, I unfollow as soon as the pregnancy announcement comes. And I'm like, I'm hitting follow.
Exactly.
I don't care who this pregnant woman is.
Whoever reshared
She's
it, I'm
family
going
now.
100%.
She is absolutely family.
I'll be sending her stories around to my friends.
Yes, there's girls who were like 7 years older than me, but like they live in my town. And so they're not even a girl in my grade. They're a girl many years ahead of me. And I just followed them because I aspired to be them when they were in college and I was in high school. They're a friend's older sister or something. Yes. And now they have kids. Incredible. And I'm like, you're my favorite mom vlogger. Like, you're private.
100%.
But you're my personal mommy.
Oh, those are the best
vlogger.
ones.
I go, that was smart to do that with your kid.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a smart craft. I'm going to try to
Private vlogging with your child is honestly like the best.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Thanks for letting me into the family.
Yeah, because I know you want to do it and I want to see it.
But you let me into the family.
But I'm here. I'm liking stories. People I've never met.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh my God, my old Spanish teacher from high school who was just our intern for 1 year. I follow her. I followed her whole life. Like, she's my influencer. And I just love her. She
sounds perfect.
Pretty. She's so cute. She just had a baby. I'm obsessed.
That's very exciting.
I'm liking every story. And I'm like, I don't know if she's like, what the hell?
I know.
Or what. But until she blocks me, she has my support.
I think they like it because we think they're
I'm a fan.
Exactly.
I'm a fan.
And they are so obsessed with their baby and all they want is for somebody to be like, that's a perfect baby.
And she's so cute.
Like, yeah, I'm in. I'm here. I love your baby.
Yeah.
And maybe I love you. I don't know.
Maybe I love you. I don't know. I'm your fan. Keep me in here.
We're doing parasocial.
It's funny when they're private.
I know.
I'm like, all right.
And it could stop at any moment. They could just release you.
I know. That would
That's
kill
scary.
Me. That would kill something so funny. My sister one time was like, Tina, because she unfollowed a bunch of people at a period of time.
Yeah.
And sometimes she's like, wait, Tina, see this person.
Oh, yeah.
Check out this person.
I'll unfollow because I don't want to do it a lot, but like I will make sure that I have somebody who would never unfollow.
You have a link. Yeah. And that,
of course.
For my sister, that's me. And she's talked to me before. She was like, as your social media gets bitter, like, do you ever think of unfollowing people from high school, especially people who are like very problematic to be linked to? And I go, that's going to break my heart. If that
I know.
day comes and I have to unfollow people from high school, just because I can't, because my follow might be seen as an endorsement.
Yes.
If you see me following someone with heinous views, know I'm there to keep eyes on things.
Yes.
It's not an endorsement. A follow is not an
also,
endorsement.
I got on Instagram in like 1955. Like, I don't know what I did, and those people could be completely different from when I followed them.
I go, please don't see it as an endorsement.
Come on.
But I go, that would break my heart to have to unfollow.
Literally.
That would break my heart.
There are some people in high school that I unfollowed after high school because I was like really over it.
Yeah, that was my sister. And
but now I want them back so bad.
She regrets it. Thank God she has me.
Yeah.
Thank God. But one time she was like, I'm blocked from this person. Can you see? And I was blocked too. And I had never met them. And I go, that's a smart fucking person.
That is
right
really
there.
smart, actually. That's really
fuck
smart.
You and fuck your little sister. Because I know you are working together.
Wow.
This is like 2 years ago. We were crying,
That's
laughing.
so
we were
fucking
like,
funny.
She's so real. It was someone I never went to school with. We were crying, laughing. We go, she's a genius. But you know what? She has sisters.
She has you figured out.
She knew.
That's so beautiful.
She goes, you're done.
I kind of wish I got a sister. Like the sister bond looks so beautiful.
You would work so well as a sister. It's crazy that you don't have one.
I know. I have a brother.
You're creating sisterhood.
Thank you. That's all I really want.
Yeah. It's you deserve sisters.
Thank you. It's an incredible thing.
You have your girls in comedy, for sure.
Yes, I have my girls. I have like soul sisters, you know.
Yeah, and that's very meaningful.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes people get a bio sister and it's just not a fit.
I know. I feel bad about that one.
I feel really bad for them.
I know a couple people like that. I'm like, wow, that freaking stinks.
When they're like, my sister won't be my maid of honor. I'm like, she's must suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose a friend.
That's
having a sister is awesome.
I've always been like, okay, well, I know this.
Right.
That'll be my number one.
I don't think I like want to have a wedding party because I have a lot of close friends and I don't want to do it.
I totally align with you.
Just like be over
this.
there.
I'm like, ideally, I'd have 40 people.
Exactly.
I'd have a team.
Everyone who is there should be my maid of honor.
Yeah, I go. Matter of fact,
everyone
get up.
Bride side, line up.
Weirdest, weirdest wedding ever. It's like everyone.
Nobody in the chairs.
They were like, it's a pretty bad wedding. I had to stand. Everyone stood the whole time, but I'm like, that's how it feels. I'm like, those are my people. Like,
come on.
It's not fair. It's not fair to choose a few. Everyone get up.
No,
come on.
All right, we got 2 more. What's
let me
next?
Do relationships.
Okay, well, speaking of, you have been with your man for a long time.
A long time.
How many years?
7.5 years.
That is so many years.
It's so many years.
Are you guys going to get married ever maybe one day?
Yes.
That's
I just
exciting.
had this conversation with my family because they're like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, they're like, do you guys talk about getting married? And I was like, yes. I was like, we will get married. I was like, but you have to understand that the point we're at, and like, we're both performers. He's a very, Will Savage, he's a very funny actor, comedian. We do similar things. We do improv a lot together. We just moved in together recently, which has been
huge,
so much
lovely.
fun, so exciting. And I'm like, we will get married. I'm like, but the point we're at in life right now is I'm like, we just got comfortable committing to be a guest at weddings.
Yes.
I go, like, we booked a hotel for our friend's wedding. I go, I'm really proud of us. I'm like, this was a lot of executive function, and we killed this.
That's really good.
We killed this. I'm like, wow, we are really getting the hang of everything. I'm like, I can't plan a wedding.
Right.
Because I just
am living in New York, very expensive.
Very expensive.
I didn't have wedding money.
No, I don't have wedding money, and I don't have wedding like discipline yet. That's gonna be a lot of it gives me a lot of anxiety to put stuff on the books.
Yes.
Because I'm like, what if the movie comes?
Yeah.
And that's for both of us. I'm like, what if the movie comes?
So true.
And it's really hard for me to commit to things sometimes because I'm convinced that it will block off some other opportunity.
Yes.
And I am just getting over that enough to be like, I will go to this wedding.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just can't do the wedding right now.
That's awesome.
I can't be the mastermind.
You have like endless time. Who cares?
Endless time.
And you just moved in together and everything is beautiful.
Yeah, everyone just wants a party. Everyone's like, but it's so funny because it's like, that's coming from me. But people are saying to him, when are you gonna,
I know,
make an honest woman? And he's like, Tina is also not ready to get married. He's like, He's like,
people always assume it's the woman like begging, and the man is like, no.
He was like, hey, I would know. She would make it clear to me. Like, I think it was a few months ago. I was like talking about one of my friends like is about to get engaged, and she just like kind of has a different like life, job, living situation, and he was just kind of like, is that something I need to like get moving on? And I was like, no. I was like, I will tell you when it becomes a I was like,
that's beautiful. You
will be aware. But I was just kind of like, the way I could just put it is I'm like, I don't want it to be a thing of like, oh God.
Right.
But
you want to look forward to it.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want it to be.
I feel that.
But I feel confident that
you guys seem to be like very in love.
We're very in love.
I love that.
That's my best friend. Like,
how do you
obsessed.
keep that going so far? I know very few people who have been in a relationship for 7.5 years who like love each other the way it seems like you guys do. Yeah,
we really love each other. I mean,
it's sweet.
There's such a respect at the core of it, and I think that really has to do with everything, because it's like I could just never imagine like him. I don't know, like I don't worry. Like they say, like if things are good, you like worry about them like dying. You don't worry about them cheating on you. Like I'm like, I just worry about him. Like when he gets a cold, I'm like, don't let it develop into pneumonia. Like that's how I get worried, because I'm like, I just feel very secure and like trusting.
That's so nice.
That like he always has my best interest at heart, and like I do for him, and like we just really truly have a lot of fun together and get along really well, and like we'll like stay up talking like
I know, when it's like sleepover mode and you're just like giggling, it's the best thing in the world,
and we just are like, okay, no, go to bed. I think the key to that is just like we both are very independent people and like want to live life, and it's just an understanding that we both like to like do our things but always reconvene and recap, and we like to have new experiences together. So that's definitely a part of it. We love to perform together, see shows together, dissect shows. Yeah. Afterwards.
Oh, I'm jealous of that.
Oh, that every comedian I talk to is like, oh fuck,
sounds awesome.
That's what I wish I had.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh my God.
I wish more male comedians weren't like scum of the earth. Yeah. Evil and dirty. Like no evil, money, dirty, broke, like
mean,
crazy.
Yeah, no good qualities, and you're treating me like I'm bad.
Crazy. But that sounds so nice to just
it's
like
heaven.
Watch a special and really like go through it about like what you care about.
And like awesome. What work, like we'll see a good improv show and we'll like talk about it afterwards like it was a football game. We'll be like, and then that wait, but that led to
reviewing
this
film
and this and this. Yes, reviewing
that's
film.
Really cute.
So I just feel so lucky to have him. He's the best.
When you talk to your girlfriends about them dating straight men,
I gotta hold my tongue at times.
Yeah,
I gotta hold my tongue at times because you don't want to be like my boyfriend. Because I just got lucky. Like
yeah, you got good brain and good boyfriend. You're so ahead of the pack.
I gotta shut up. Yeah. I gotta shut up. If people find out what I have, they're gonna shoot me. I just have to, because it's like
it's crazy.
Like yes, we do things to keep the relationship healthy and have good communication and different things like that. But part of it is just luck. Like I just met him when I was 18, and I was like,
I just happened to meet somebody with this compatibility.
Like yeah. So a lot of it has to do with luck. Like I'll never be like when you're not looking.
Right. Oh,
like,
we hate to hear that.
I'll zip it, and I can't always be like Will would never.
But are you horrified by what the girls are saying?
At times, I'm very, very afraid.
Yeah.
I'm very.
You've never had to be on a dating app, huh?
Never.
Wow.
Never. But it's like I also have to shut my mouth when people are talking about bad experiences, and I'm like trying to relate,
right?
Because I'm like I'm talking about a minor right
now.
Right. Like I'm like, oh, one of my ex-boyfriends did this, and they're like, he sounds awful, and I'm like, well, he was 16. Yeah. I'm like, so he had maybe a lot of. They're like, he sounds immature. I'm like, he was a child, and so was I. And we weren't allowed to hang out with no one else home. So like, I don't really know. I'm like, I just feel for you. I just feel for you.
Seems bad.
I'm like, I wish I could be there more for you.
That is so funny. Wow.
Yeah, it's having to shut up sometimes.
Hey, that's all we want. Yeah. And somebody to bear witness, because like I miss being a person who had hope in dating and relationships.
Yes.
So it is nice to also hear that sometimes, like from somebody in a good relationship where they're like, my partner doesn't treat me like that, and this does exist. Knowing it exists,
and they don't have to, and it does exist, and there's people who treat each other with respect, and like
we don't hate to hear it. You can talk sometimes.
No, it's whenever it's as a comparison thing.
Yeah.
And no one wants to hear me be like, I thought all hope was lost, but then on my 18th birthday,
right?
Like, no, that's not a cute story. Like that's not helpful. Shut up.
You can say that at the wedding only.
No, that would like be me hearing someone be like, I really thought my career was over, and then my freshman year of college, I walked in and there was a casting agent. Like it's like I'm happy for you. I don't want to hear your story. Don't ever say that. You're not gonna inspire me with that story. Yeah. But it's a blast. Thank you for asking about him.
Yeah, I'm really happy watching you guys just like each other so much. Is so nice. That's not how most hetero relationships are going down.
And I really do. My Venus is in Leo, so it's important to me to be liked and loved and adored. And like, I think I posted it that recently. He was like, "Oh my God, you're so iconic," and I was like, "I really am." Like, I was like, "I am."
You are.
I was like, "Thank you, Will." And it's true, and we should say it.
Yeah. Do you guys have good compatible astrology?
Yes. It's funny because the more I learn about astrology, the more I learn that's true. Originally, I didn't know that was true because there's very straightforward, like...
Right, like this sign and this sign don't go good together.
Yeah, or your sons don't go, because he's a Gemini, which gasps around the world. But I like Geminis. Hate Gemini. I love them. I think a lot of comics like Geminis.
I like Geminis and Virgos, and nobody likes that about me.
I love Geminis and Virgos. I really kind of love everybody, though. I'm a Cancer. I kind of fuck with everybody.
Least favorite sign.
Maybe I changed some hearts today.
Maybe. I have a lot of Cancers that I love.
Cancers can be extremely toxic.
Yes. An unevolved Cancer is a bad time.
Yeah, and it's very painful for me to watch them because I'm like, I see why you're doing what you're doing. And I have beat that out of myself. And you need to grow as well.
That is the worst thing on earth to witness, is somebody be dumb in a way that you used to be dumb.
Yes.
I'm angry. I'm so angry. And I shouldn't be, because I used to be dumb like that. But I'm like, you dumb idiot. I found out a couple weeks ago you can't be like that.
Have you watched Vanderpump Rules?
Yes.
Stassi and Ariana both being Cancers was social school for me. I see a lot, and especially how they butt heads. I learned a lot from that.
Wow. VPR is an education in so many ways.
Yes, if I homeschool my kid, I will make them watch VPR.
You can name the house Sexy Unique Restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Love that. Sir Restaurant.
Sir.
So exciting.
Sexy Unique Restaurant.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
They're crazy.
I think about Sexy Unique Restaurant once a day.
It's so funny that they did that. But yes, we both have our moon in Pisces.
Okay.
Which feels, that's, I think, a
Dreamers
lot
performers.
of how we get along. Yeah, dreamers, performers. We're in imagination world a lot. Like when we're alone, we're like, no one knows what we're doing. Like we are playing imagination games.
That's
like,
cute.
It's just bits on bits on bits on bits.
Yeah.
Like it's very layered. And then like he's a Gemini, but that's my 7th house of partnerships.
Okay.
So that's a thing. And then also he's a Leo rising, and my Leo Venus is in Leo.
Yes.
So there's like more cross compatibility, like when you really know the houses and the signs and everything, not so much like, oh, we're gonna click right off the bat, even though we did, but it's a little more nuanced.
Did you guys like have a friendship period, or you were like, we're in love?
We had a friendship period for about a month, and then we were like, we are in love. I tried to avoid him initially because I knew we both wanted to do improv, and I knew we were both theater majors, and I was like, we're going to be together in this small school for 4 years, and we have the same interests. And I also kind of wisely was like, it's not going to go well for me as the girl who likes the other boy that really wants to do improv, because if something goes wrong, I'm going to be taken less seriously, and I'm going to be seen as like whatever. Thank God that wasn't the case, and everyone on the team was very cool, and no one put me in a box that way. But it was also something I like stayed aware of through college, like to professors and everything. Like it wasn't a secret, but I really didn't want to be defined as like that's Will's girlfriend, because he's tremendously talented. Like he was always the leads, all this stuff. And I was like, I don't want to be the accessory, like because they will put you in that 100%. Box.
You have to be careful with the branding, very careful.
Yeah, so I always tried to be like my own person in that way. But yeah, so I tried to avoid him initially because I was like, we're in for a long 4 years here.
Sexual magnetism was way too strong.
Well, it was like there was one day where we were Snapchatting, of course. Of course. 2018, and he was like, oh, we're both in this building. Like I'll drive you back to your dorm, because we like lived on a campus where that was a thing. And I was like, no, that wouldn't make sense.
That would be stupid.
I was like, no. Well, we're leaving at different times. No worries. Because at this point, I was like, the more time I spend with him, the more I'm like, I just like love him. And then I was like, no, all good. And he's like, I'm leaving now. Aren't you like the rehearsal just got out? And I was like, no. And then I was like literally walking, and he like pulled up on the side of the road and was like, hey, crazy. Are you gonna get, it was like raining. He was like, are you gonna like get in the car?
No, you give me bad vibes.
And I was like, and then I got in the car, and then it was like such a very short drive to my dorm, and then we just like sat in his car and talked for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
And then I went in the dorm building, and this notorious gossip who like if you told him something, he's gonna tell everyone. He was like, Tina, what's going on with you and Will? And I was just like, I like him. I have a crush. I have a crush on him. And then I was like, well, now I told this person, so I kind of have to make sure he knows himself soon.
Cute.
But yeah, really cute. And then we dated all through college and everything.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it was really
like
nice.
Just like normal nice mode.
Yeah, like
that's awesome.
It's just
you forget like, that's an option.
Lucky. It's very lucky. Like wow. I can't like I can give a lot of advice on like maintaining a relationship, but I'm like, when it came to finding, I'm like, that was just like
that was a layup for you.
That was a layup. I'm like, that was just good luck.
Lucky lady.
Ultimately, yeah.
All
but
right,
I wasn't looking for it. But know that at that point I was very guarded.
I tried not to get in the car.
My advice, ladies, get in the car.
One time I got kidnapped in a car. Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
you did.
That That's video fine. Was crazy, but at least JWoww sounded off on it.
Exactly. That was pretty cool.
She's the best girl ever.
She's the best girl ever. I'm obsessed with her.
So bad.
I just want to be her. I should be her for Halloween sometime.
Yes. Actually, one of the top 5 hurts I ever felt was my best friend, and if she's listening to it, I love you, and you know that it's okay. And we went to different colleges, but
Okay.
she was Snooki and JWoww.
With somebody that wasn't you.
With someone that wasn't me, and I go, okay, so that hurts. But it was a last minute costume. It was a very last minute costume, so I understood.
Okay, yeah, she didn't like plot on your downfall.
No,
just
she wasn't
happened.
like on Amazon.
She ruined your life on
ordering,
accident.
Like, the extensions and stuff. I just go, I'll move on.
Yeah.
I'll move on.
Cool. I knew you never loved me.
I knew you never loved me, but no worries. Should I do the last question?
Yes. Yay.
Okay. The last question is art.
That's right. You have a very specific style in your front-facing short form videos. Explain that and how you came to the decision to do your stuff that way.
So nothing was decided. Everything happened when I was in college.
Yeah.
I was not having a good time there, despite having my lovely boyfriend, because I was just kind of like, I'm flopping. I'm flopping here.
Okay. Where'd you go to school?
Western Connecticut State University. Go Wolves.
That's what I was going to say. You took the words right out of my mouth.
They changed mascots the day we graduated.
Are you serious?
Wolves. Yeah, because we were the Colonials.
Oh, totally.
Not good.
Wolves is better.
So they were like, we're changing it. And the day we graduated, they announced it. And we were like, yay.
Cool.
So that's the only reason I'm so big on being like, go Wolves, is because it like happened the day we graduated.
You are and always will be a Colonial.
That's what everybody says. They're like, we are unfortunately the Colonials.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm not part of that.
Like Bonnet?
Yes.
Wow.
I did not want to be part of it.
Yeah.
The mascot was also hideous.
Of course.
Hideous. But anyway, when I was there, I was not doing well, career-wise, acting-wise. And I had improv that felt really fun, but I was like, oh, I'm kind of flopping. And I had my Finsta, which was kind of my close friend's story before. It's what my close friend's story has become.
Yes.
It was my Finsta. And I would make videos, truly crying, and be like, guys, it's just really hard. Like, SNL won't stop calling me, like, wanting me to leave school and be on it. But I told them, like, no, I'm head of sound crew this semester. And, like, I have a responsibility. And, like, these people are my friends. Like, I don't know you.
They're depending on me.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know you Hollywood folks.
Get fucked, Lorne.
Exactly. And I would just cry, say it's so much pressure.
That's funny.
That all these Hollywood people want me.
Yeah.
But I made a commitment to be Pigeon and Animal Farm this semester. And I'm seeing that through. Like, so I would just do that to make myself laugh.
Yeah.
Then we all got sent home for the pandemic.
Totally.
And I was still posting them, like, to my whatever. And my friend, Logan Farley, who does deserve 10% of whatever, was like, Tina, put those on TikTok.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, I just had TikTok to do the dance. I was user 387215.
To do the dance.
So it was just me renegading. It was just, my TikTok used to be 30 videos of me renegading in different rooms with different groups of people. I loved it. I was just like, this is fun. I love this Charlie girl. That's what it was. So I put them, and then they got traction, and I just love the front facing. But that's just how I started, truly just for my friends.
So awesome.
And
always
then I
this
just
close.
Always this close.
So funny.
I didn't know that was weird.
It's so funny.
And then people are like,
and it's such a specific angle. You do it like right here.
Right here. But then it's also good because people meet me in person. They go, actually, your face is prettier than I thought. I go, great. Great. Amazing. I'm filming at a very unflattering angle.
Yeah. And because it like, I've been thinking a lot recently. I've been getting recognized. And I'm like, well, okay, yeah, because I have like, I'm a million feet tall. I have this haircut that you could see a mile away, and I wear these big glasses. And I love that yours is like, if somebody's not up here and you're not crying, they wouldn't know.
Actually, it's so funny. Someone, because I started making videos my sophomore year, and then like my senior year, someone who entered as a freshman, I knew him for months. We were in the same show together. One day we were all doing a bit, and I started being like, guys, and he's like, oh! it was like me putting on the Hannah Montana way. He was like, wait, he's like, I've been following you for
Emily
years.
Osmonded him.
I did. I was like, that's so funny that it's just like when I do a fake crying face, that's what triggers it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I do it every once in a while. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do a video where like someone's holding it for me, and those just never. Yeah. As I'm sure you really know by now, the algorithm, they're like, if this isn't like everything we've seen from you, we don't want it.
They know what they want.
I'm like, I'm not trying to mess with a good thing. It's so easy to do what I do. I'm like, this is very low production value. I'm holding it. I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to mess with a good thing.
So funny.
Here. This is very easy.
You don't have to worry about the background. You just have to have some good light.
Just some good light.
That's really nice.
So, yeah.
That's so funny.
But recently, I used to always do it with the iPhone backflash.
Ooh.
But they kind of changed it where now it really focuses in and out a lot. And I lost some good takes that way.
Yep.
So I'm trying to do just
the quality is better on the back, but I need to be monitoring what's going on. Yeah, but it's
like if the focus goes out, it's
I've given the performance of my life.
Yeah.
What
and
then?
I get mad.
Yeah.
And then I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I lost a good take.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Do you have my new thing is that I want to take like an acting class or something. I want to
That'd
be able
fun.
to. Okay, but I'm very embarrassed and
Of
like
course,
scared
you
of
should
it.
Be. Acting's very embarrassing. And,
Yeah.
And everyone should be embarrassed and everyone should embrace being embarrassed.
Oh, okay. So this is what I want is give me some bite-sized advice because like coming from the stand-up side of it, I was an athlete, never a performer. Now I come through stand-up, which everything is ironic, never be sad, never embody real earnestness.
Yes.
But I know that acting is such a good way to be a comedian.
Yes.
And I want to be able to perform well.
Yes. Okay. I'll give you
it's
advice.
Scary.
It's funny hearing you talk. I'm like, actually, being an athlete is a much better training ground for being a stand-up than being an actor.
Yes.
In terms of resilience and everything. Like that makes total sense.
Perfect.
I would say my best acting advice is that, and it's Meisner advice, who was a famous
it's like an acting
teacher.
technique, right?
Yeah, it's a technique. He was a teacher. And I use it for improv and regular acting is the more nervous you are, the more you should concentrate on your scene partner because the more you're concentrated on who you're with, the less nervous you'll be and the better your performance will be.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about yourself.
And when you're reacting to their subtleties, like their facial expressions or things like that, it just makes your connection seem stronger and it makes the performance so much better if you're really listening to what they're saying. And that's something that's very difficult for me with stand-up is I'm like, I'd love a friend here.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Anybody.
I focus on the audience quite a bit so that
might be what I have to do a little bit more of. I think it's a very actor to stand-up thing to be like, let me write a monologue.
Yes.
And I'll go recite the monologue. And I'm chiseling away at that instinct, but I'm like, I will know I'm good at this when I can actually change what I'm doing based on what the audience is doing.
I talk to actors, people who come from theater all the time, and that's usually because we usually want to take something from the other, right? Like for me, I feel so much more comfortable going up there improv than I do if I want a joke to go a certain way and I've written it out. I'm not remembering lines. I can't do it. It's not going to come out normal. It's going to be bizarre. But then, my actor friends are always like, how do you know the joke, but then you didn't say the joke. You said something else, but it was better. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I don't know.
Yeah.
We all want what we don't have.
And I think I have learned recently, the past few shows I've done, I've tried to embrace more of like crowd work.
Yes.
And things like that, because I'm like, I am an improviser.
Yeah.
Much more so than I am a stand-up. So I'm like, so why wouldn't I implement that part? But it takes so long to find your voice. It does.
And there is a lot to focus on stage. And you're being yourself, not a character. This reflects on Tina. This reflects on McKenna.
Yes.
So that's like scary.
It's scary.
I try to find one person in the audience and react to them and how they're reacting to what I'm doing. It's like honestly, it's like a big Jim Gaffigan thing. You know how he does like the tiny voices of the people in the audience?
Yeah.
I kind of have kept that in my act because I'm like, okay, if I'll nickname him and be like, oh, Mustache didn't like that one. Just to ground us in the room, and then everyone knows him as a character too. And then even if I'm like floundering, I'm like, Mustache, what's going on with you?
Yes, and people like it. I love being in shows when people
I do too,
do that. I really love comedians, comics, stand-ups who make it feel like it's like they pop a bubble and you do it and everyone does it, where it's like, oh, no one's nervous for them and this has just become like a group function.
Yeah.
And you're the center of attention. But you're making us all feel part of it and you're really making us all laugh a lot. I'm like, I just want to make it a good vibe. And I started learning it because whenever I did a show with a prompt, I was always like, whew, thank God.
Yes.
I'll write about this specific thing and I'll ask the audience questions about this specific thing. Or if I did stand up, but it's like, oh, and then the panel afterwards is going to ask you questions. So many people are like, that is what I dread more than anything. And I'm like, oh, really? I really like it. And I was like, so why would I not make my approach to doing stand up a lot more that way? But it's hard because you're like, let me write a speech.
Exactly.
A funny speech.
And that's how you've done it.
And say it word perfect. What the fuck? Why would that be what I do?
And that sounds crazy sometimes. Yeah.
But you just think, oh, what do I do?
Yeah.
It's so...
And it's just scary, and everyone comes at it their own way. Sometimes that's like perfect. I see some people do their perfectly written joke. They barely even, address the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yes.
And I wouldn't change a damn thing they did. So, you just find your thing.
You find it.
But you are a good improviser, so yeah.
You realize what, like, I'm sure it is so great for you to have the front-facing videos as, like, a thing in addition to stand-up, because now you're like, oh, stuff that doesn't work on stage can work amazing in a video.
It's the best.
Can work amazing in a video.
And then I don't have to mic the same way because I'm testing everything. I'm making TikToks all the time, and so I'm already crowd testing, and then move on from there and just take it to a show.
Totally.
So much easier.
So much. Are you miking like crazy?
No.
Yeah. No, me neither. Obviously.
I feel like I should be, but then I'm like, okay, but I could just talk to the people on the internet who I have such a bigger audience, and I get so much better feedback.
Sometimes I'll sometimes like call my sister or my mom or like whatever, like
and run
talk
it by them.
Things out, because there were a few times that I went to mics that stuff that went on to really kill bombed. Mm-hmm. And I was like, everyone here is really in their own head too. And I know that's like the worst thing that's like so blasphemous to say, that like at mics people are too nervous to like give good feedback, but sometimes they are. And I'm like, I don't want to get jittery about something not working when it's just like, this is just a room of everyone having the next in line phenomenon, like thinking what they're going to say when they get up there, or thinking like, oh, I just bombed and I'm annoyed, or...
And I think they're very useful when you start, because you're trying to figure out how to be a stand-up comedian.
Yes, and find your voice. But
then once you've done some booked shows and you know what a good audience feels like, it's like, I don't know if I can like spend my time at those things.
Also, like, I know it's not a thing, like you don't have to laugh at them, but like, I have to.
I know.
I can't sit in a quiet room. I can't.
And it's terrible to do it to a bunch of guys who aren't listening to you, people who would never be in your audience anyway. Like, they don't really, I think it's especially bad for women, queer people. Yeah. Like,
and I laughed at all their stuff. I sat there for 3 hours and laughed at all their stuff, and then I go up there.
That's the thing too. It's like a 3-hour commitment, $16 on 2 beers or whatever, and then you get 2 minutes of time where nobody's paying attention. The ROI on that is just not.
Yeah, like I'm glad I have gone to the ones I've gone to, and I'll definitely go to more in the future, because I love meeting people and seeing people, and like I've met so many great people. And
if I have something specific I want to say, a mic is great, but I don't need to go to a mic on a day when I didn't write anything new.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need reps in that way that I couldn't get from TikTok.
Also, this is a little mean. It's not mean. I don't know. I think people don't really keep track sometimes of where an idea came from. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people hear things at mics and they don't remember that they heard it there, and it plants a seed, and they start working on something similar. And then all of a sudden there's something in the zeitgeist that like 10 people are working on. And I'm like, that person lost their original really good idea, and now it's just something everyone's talking about. Mm-hmm. So I also get a little nervous there. That's a good thing about the internet, is I'm like, hey, there is a date on this. Exactly. I said this on this date.
It's coming out of my mouth. It's on here. Yeah. I really like the metabolism of social media much better. It's obviously so terrible sometimes, but... In
almost every way. Mm-hmm. But I like that when I say something, there's a date on it.
Exactly. I like that. I like that I don't have to spend the $16 in 3 hours to see how people feel about an idea before I move forward.
I hate paying $16.
I don't want to do that.
And that's every day here.
Oh my God.
Everything's $16. Release us.
Step out your house, $50 is getting spent.
Release us.
I'm really tired of that.
Yeah, I do enjoy everything that is free. That's why I love a bar show.
Yes.
A bar show without a drink minimum, I go, you people are so good to us.
Exactly.
The bars that are just randomly so generous to us, I go, thank you.
Love that. And I mean, we buy their drinks. Not really. Comedians are so cheap.
Comedians are very cheap.
And everyone's sober right now.
Yeah.
Well,
no, that
they're
is
drinkers
true.
or sober.
The drinkers are sober, and I'm happy for them. Yeah. And I want them to keep it up.
But the bars cannot be
profiting
much.
They're gonna have to be like Carl. Everyone's got to go soft bar mode.
Fuck, Carl's a mess.
Fuck, Carl's a mess.
I can't. You're coming out. I'm looking at my list here. You're gonna come out on 5/25. Carl's a mess might be over by then, but
yeah.
But Carl is a mess.
Carl is a mess. We are recording in a time where Amanda and West just hit.
By 5/25, are we gonna have seen the reunion?
It's either going to come out that week or the week after. So maybe it will still be buzzing.
Maybe it'll be really relevant. How do you think the reunion's going to go?
I think it's going to be very bad.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be very bad. I feel like Lindsay Hubbard is going to maybe be a huge voice, which is funny because really she has no reason to be in this situation, but I feel she will take the reins. The video of her and Kristen Doty walking together made me
at
piss
Ground
myself.
Zero was the funniest thing they could have done, and I don't think that was on purpose. I just think they were at Kyle's apartment.
That's why
in
I
5i.
laughed so hard at your comment because I was like, they definitely weren't even thinking about that video of them strutting together being
with the 9/11 museum in the background.
They're hilarious. I think a lot of it will have to do about if West and Amanda are going Scandival mode and saying, we are in love, we're stronger than ever, it doesn't matter if a month from now we never talk.
Ew, what if we have to see them kiss or something?
I don't think that. I really feel strongly that they're already romantically done.
And whatever happens next is PR.
Whatever happens next will be PR. Kyle Cook, you have a lot of decisions to make about how you're going to play this.
Do you think they're going to get back together?
I think so. Heart of hearts, I think they will. It
does seem like the world's a better place because they're both annoying and they have each other.
Yeah, because I felt bad and then I said, you know what?
You guys deserve each other.
She also has done, because now, of course, I'll never go on reality TV. There should not be so much footage of you having interactions, because I go, you could make anyone look like a monster, but the clips coming out, I'm like,
of her and Craig.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I would love to have Paige DeSorbo at this reunion.
Please let her
matter
come
of fact,
in.
Hannah too.
Yeah.
Imagine bringing
longest redemption arc.
Releasing Hannah.
She crawls out on all fours.
Did you listen to Giggly Squad?
Yes.
When she's like, wait it out. And I relate to that. I wait a lot out, and guess what? It works every time.
It always comes back.
It always comes back.
Huge redemption arc for Hannah.
I was like, good for her.
Yeah. And she knew it. She did. Amanda bamboozled me. I was into Amanda. I was into her.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you be?
Right.
Also, she went to UConn, so I said, go Huskies.
Right.
So my sister.
Totally.
She almost tricked me into thinking she was in my sister's grade.
Yeah, I don't know. When her first spotted appearance being in all of West's clothes.
What a choice. All of West's clothes with Kyle. I was like, what is your message? I'm worried that I'm just going to say something. I don't know if this is mean to say. She's making me say something I've had to say to a lot of loved ones, which is maybe weed not so good for you.
Yeah.
Not so good on your brain, maybe.
I don't know.
Works for some people.
Not for others.
Not for others. I go, because maybe the critical thinking has to re-enter the chat. Because how do you think this was going to go?
How could this have ever gone? The fact that Paige.
West is,
dead to me in every way.
I hate that I made content about it and I was like, I hope this isn't seen as anti-women. I'm like, I just am not talking about West as much because he did not have me fooled.
Totally. And with West, it's like, yeah, fuck you, you're dead. Like,
yeah, fuck you.
Amanda, I expected better from. West, yes. I did not. Like, and West is irredeemable entirely.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Amanda is redeemable either, but I just thought that she would be better.
If she comes with a very thorough apology and is like, has a very, very apologetic, like, I think she would have to be like, I think she'd have to plead insanity. I think she would. I think she would have to be like, I made a very, very reckless decision. I wanted to blow my whole life up because my marriage ended and I was
she'd have to be like slobbering
a lot and I like really I made a huge mistake to maybe get any sympathy at all. Maybe. But what she did to Sierra, and the rumor mill in New York is that it's like she's kind of going the me and Sierra weren't that close journey, which that did not work out for Raquel at all.
No.
We also have your lives on TV.
You guys are in bed. Sierra's holding you, saying you deserve better. You should get divorced.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, I have chills. I'm sick. Sierra, I love you.
Love her so bad.
I believe I will see you. I believe I will see you.
Did you see the thing about Rihanna? Immediately unfollowed Amanda Batula, sexy, introducing Sierra to a leading man who recently won an award.
I think I know who that man is.
Michael B.
And would be so happy for her.
My only fear is that those are two of the best looking people we have, and they might make like a really fucked up ugly baby because they're too beautiful.
That can happen.
That's my only fear
because
with those
striking features, sometimes it's like,
it's too much.
Your face is beautifully balanced.
Right.
But I believe their baby would be, thinking of their faces, I'm like, there's no way they could make an ugly baby.
No, I don't think so.
But I think
so
the
beautiful.
world might blow up.
I don't think because
we might be so excited.
I would actually, my body would leave the floor. I'd jump for joy. I would be so fucking excited if those two got together.
I would say
she's the only person I would be okay with my boyfriend Michael B. Jordan dating.
Yeah, you know she'd take good care of him.
Yes.
For me, it's her starting as a nurse.
Yes.
I go, I'd die for you.
She's really lovely. Her storyline of her buying her grandparents' house, like she's just like a
and
lovely
looking
girl.
at that footage though, I'm like, she had haters.
Yeah.
There already.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sorry, all of you have been getting this paycheck much longer than her, this reality TV paycheck.
Yes.
Why are you, none of you property owners,
so
then,
weird.
if you're so jealous, if you're so
weird.
envious, maybe spend your money smarter. I'm very into how reality stars are spending their money and not spending their money. And that's why I am always so proud of Dina from Jersey Shore, because she's been very smart with her money. She's been very smart with her money. And one season, Angelina was trying to say that her house was small or something. And Dina was like, I don't need a koi pond that I can't even maintain.
Sexy.
Dragging someone in the cast who had a koi pond that they could not maintain. She's like, I'm being smart with my money. And I said, that's a Capricorn right there. And I support you, Dina.
That's amazing. That's why Dina's so close to Diva.
Yeah. Because she's nailing it.
Because she eats down. Thank you so much for doing this podcast.
Thank you.
This has been so fun. Can you please plug where to follow you, where to find your things, what exciting things are coming up for you in May and June?
Oh my God. Yeah. Wait, that's fun to think about May and June. Okay. Follow me everywhere. My handle is It's Tina Colada. So it's ITS Tina Colada. Mm-hmm. Like pina colada, but make it Tina. Please listen to Family Friends podcast. It is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We would love you anywhere. And in May and June, I am hoping to spend a lot of time in the summer sun. Mm-hmm. Probably having some shows that I will be posting about. That is what's
they have to follow you on
Instagram.
Instagram.
That you have to follow me because one thing about me, I'm good with a story. Mm-hmm. If I'm in a show, I'm putting it on Instagram stories. You will not miss it. But besides that, yeah, stay along for the journey. This has been the best.
Yay! Thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you.
Bye.